this is Rich Fontaine, the author of The Nerd Who Saved the Universe and Destiny on Purpose. And I'm here with the Peace on the Street kids for the book review of The Nerd Who Saved the Universe, a book about self-esteem and becoming your own hero through the eyes of Ernest the Nerd. How we doing, kids?
Good.
And I would love for you guys to introduce yourself. We'll start here and we'll move here.
My name's Athena Hyacinthe, and I am 12 years old, and I dance.
So yeah.
My name is Nathaniel. I'm 9 years old, and I like to play
Fortnite. Don't we all?
Hi, my name is Royal. I'm 11 years old, and I like to do acting, sports, and read books in my spare time.
Very nice, very nice.
Hello, I am Pena. I am 9 years old, and I love to do in my spare time is play with my friends or talk to them.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Xavier, and I'm 13 years old, and I like to make new friends and play games.
Play games. Awesome. So I'm here today for you guys to ask me questions about the book. Not every day you get to meet the author of a book that you've read. So take advantage and ask me anything that you like about the book, about myself, and about the entire process. So we can go, we'll start from this end and go this way. So, so you end it and you start.
So when do you think that you'll be making the movie?
Wow, that's a great question. The best way I can answer that question is when God allows it, when the stars aligned and people really get the energy of what the impact could be for a movie, because a lot of things are absorbed in movie form. And I think the book will become an awesome movie. So I put it out there to the universe, and whenever the universe responds, that's when it will become a movie. And you'll get the first free ticket when it does.
Yes. What inspired you to make this book?
Wow, what inspired me to make this book? That's a two-part question. Or a two-part answer, I should say. I wrote a book called Destiny on Purpose, How to Get What You Really Want Out of Life. And it happened from a change in my own life as I started gaining more information and reading books from other people that inspired me to make changes in my own life. And as I made those changes, as I became, in my eyes, a better person, my life started to change. Things that I can't even explain in positive ways started happening. I met the love of my life. I started driving my dream car, started living in my dream house, and I stepped back one day and asked, how did this happen? And I realized it was from the knowledge that I gained. So I wrote a book called Destiny on Purpose for adults. But then I wondered, kids would really benefit. I wish I knew this stuff when I was a kid. My life probably would have really took off. So I said, how can I write this for kids? And I said I was going to write Destiny on Purpose, kids version. And my wife was like, no. Kids won't respond to that if it's just going to be just straight facts. So why not write a story? And I said, okay, what would be a cool story? And I remembered myself when I was in middle school and how awkward it was for me. And I wanted to represent that in a more positive way. How can you take that awkwardness, those awkward years, the time where things are just a little bit weird for you and you're trying to figure yourself out? How can you take that and be inspired to be the best version of yourself, not worry about anyone else, but be uniquely you, and promote that out to the world with no shame, to say, this is me, I love me, how I am, and I want to represent that, and who else would represent that than a nerd? So that kind of concept came to me, and I wanted to represent something that kids could read and be inspired by, to say, hey, I'm uniquely me, I'm proud of being me, and don't let anyone ever make you feel ashamed of that. So, yeah, that's the answer.
So how would you describe Ernest?
Wow, how would I describe Ernest? That is a really good question. Ernest is, I think, a representation of all kids. And why I say that is you get to a place where you know who you are, I feel like, as soon as you hit the earth. So you know what you like, you know what you don't like, you know what you're into, what you're not into. you just kind of have a spirit of yourself that you know who you want to be in life, but then the outside world kind of wants to dictate, oh no, you should be this, or no, you should be that, no, this is cool, no, this is what you should have. And they kind of bombard you with it, and then you start second guessing yourself, and then start to follow trends that have nothing to do with you. That's what I did for many years of my life. I started hanging with people I had no business hanging with, doing things I had no business doing, just because I thought that's who I was supposed to be. And what Ernest is he's kind of ashamed about being himself. He knows he's skinny, he knows he's scrawny, he knows he wears big glasses, and he feels bad about that because other people make him feel bad about it. And what Ernest, through the process of him learning the 3 rules of greatness, he learns to be himself and be proud of it. And so what Ernest to me is a representation of that spirit of being proud of whoever you are. No matter where you come from, no matter your disabilities or inabilities, you're smart, not smart, you're athletic, not athletic, doesn't matter. Who you are, you should be proud of that and just be the best version of that you could possibly be. So that's who Ernest is just a big giant representation of everyone, myself included.